Back to the channel, welcome back to a new video, a bonus video. We're back on them. I've just arrived at Chris's with a cup of coffee and I thought, what's he doing in the spray booth? We'll get on to the spray booth in a minute. I've come in here and he's messing around with this old generator and I've asked him what he's up to and he's telling me, and I said, Chris, we must do a video on it. I know the Will It Run videos, people have such a high interest in really how we get down and resolve the problems and what we do come across while we're doing them. And I said, this is ideal for a little bonus video. Now this was put in storage here
15 years ago?
15 years ago.
At
least. And it's actually been outside as well, hasn't it? And the people have never come back for it. And it's actually, yeah, generator. And Chris, he said, well, I'm just going to give it a bit of a refurb. It needs loads of new parts, starter motor, the fuel tank is rotten on it, it's got holes in the bottom. So he has started the process of, I believe, did you say you've jet washed it off outside? He's jet washed it off, degreased it, and he's actually sourced all of the parts. I didn't even know he was doing this, and it's been in here for a little while, and he's been stripping it down. So we are actually going to do a little bit of a video on it, I think. Is that the make of it there, Chris?
Lombardini.
Lombardini, and it's quite old, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's not run the whole time it's been here. So he's stripped it all off. He's going to start doing the paintwork on it, and we're going to capture some of that. And as soon as he's done that, we'll start piecing it back together and actually getting the old girl running again. Well, fingers crossed with a bit of luck.
Should do.
And the plans are with this, you're just going to keep it, aren't you, for a backup generator for the farm. So if the power ever goes out, which we know it does, it recently cut out, there was a fire locally and it was out for 2 days. So this really is going to come in handy. We'll pick back up on that once we're painting it, but you'll be pleased to know, now Chris has finished the carport, we have started cleaning out the spray booth and we're going to be giving this a good once over, coat of paint on the floor so that we can start doing bits of our own paint work in here. But I do hope this is interesting. Let's crack on with the video and get it done. So it was a pretty silent video throughout that, and you probably would have guessed Chris has been doing this completely on his own. I've had nothing to do with it at all, and that was filmed over the weekend, and he filmed as much as he could for me. And I think that you would actually agree, this looks like it's just been delivered, it's new. The new starter motor, fortunately, did arrive, so he's got that fitted. Quite a lot of the little parts have arrived. He did say this fuel tank is actually quite a bit deeper than the original tank, and you can see there's 2 bolts missing there, so he's managed to make up 2 for this side of it, and he's just got to buy some more rod so that he can make up the 2 for the other side. And he has got a bit of a wiring loom to make for it, and a control panel, because it doesn't have one, and also the exhaust silencer hasn't arrived yet. He has got the other manifold there. Again, he had that blasted, and he painted that. We've got the air filter there. But incredible, and I'm so glad that I said to him, let's film it, because what a lovely, lovely generator it has turned out to be. It looks mint, and the stand there, I mean, he's got plans for that. He's made some wheels up and a trolley for it already so that it can be moved around on its wheels, and he started the process of fitting it all up. And I mean, I don't think we expect anything less from Chris, but I've got to take my hat off to him. That looks fantastic. It really does. All those stages he went through there, and he managed to capture on camera the priming and the paint, but just look at the... There's not one imperfection in it. It is truly like new. It's just come up unreal. Credit where it's due there, Chris, honestly. It just looks like a completely different unit to what it did before. Unfortunately, obviously, we are waiting for the exhaust silencer for it, and Chris has said that he's got to make up a bit of a loom and a control panel. So depending on how popular this video is, it's going to decide whether we're going to do a Will It Run video. Obviously, Chris said no matter what happens, he will be getting this running, because he's already spent all that time getting it nice. He checked, obviously, beforehand that it wasn't locked up, and he was quite happy to just crack on and get it looking the way it is before he started the process of getting it running. So if there is an interest in it, then for sure we will be doing a Will It Run video on it. But let us know what you think in the comment section down below. It's not really my sort of thing, but I'm blown away by how nice it has come out. Obviously this video has been filmed over a day here, a day there, and me popping in and Chris doing bits. But I just wanted to add this bit in there. He's now made the electrical box up for it, the switch panel, I suppose that's called, is it? All the controls for it. So we're literally just waiting on the exhaust silencer and a diesel filter, was it? Fuel filter. So he's pretty much there with it now. Don't forget, drop me a comment and let me know what you think. Shall we do the Will It Run on camera, or should we just do it off camera and let you know that we got it running? I know this looks like the normal ending, but stay tuned. Couple of little bits that we really like to pick up on. I did that huge update, channel update, a little while ago, and as usual, I was at home, I was on my own, and I didn't have Chris going, Rob, hang on. So I forgot the Morris commercial, Chris's Morris commercial. It's a non-profit job, it's a labour of love, and we will be cracking back on with that in the winter months, putting it together. It's not something that we can rush, and it's certainly not something Chris wants to rush. He's spent a lot of time and a lot of money having all the paintwork done, and we rest assured we will be back on it, and we'll be capturing it all on film. We know it's not everyone's cup of tea. We really wanted to catch it all on film anyway, because it's a bit of a record that Chris can go back and watch and enjoy in the future, and know that it's always there for him to have. So we will be back on that, and of course we'll be sure to let you know as soon as we are. What else did I forget in that last update? The cherry picker. Again, it's a non-profit job. Chris can do without it at the moment. He's managing okay, so we're not going out of our way to waste loads of money buying all new parts for it. We are trying to source some second-hand parts in the background, and I believe he has found a couple, so eventually we will get back on that again as well. And even though I did an update on it, we still had loads and loads of comments. I even had comments in that same video asking what was happening with a micro camper. Guys, we will be on that once we've collected all of the parts for it. There's no point us cutting in, doing one side of it, fitting a sink and saying, yeah, on to the next one. We want to, it's very small, it's a very small camper, and we'd really like to get all the bits and try and get them, a lot of it placed within a couple of videos really. So that's the plan for it. And once we have got all the bits for it, we'll be straight back on that. So moving on to the little engine, I've actually just been trying to log Chris in on his iPad because I can't really answer any questions about that generator because I don't know enough about it, and that has been solely, Chris has done the whole job all on his own. So I will be doing, unfortunately I can't log him in, so I will be doing my best to answer your questions, and no doubt I'll have to keep asking him the answers to it. But I do hope you enjoyed it, and if you do, please drop us a comment in the comment section. Give Chris a massive thumbs up, show your appreciation. Like, subscribe and share, and we'll see you later in the week for the next one.